Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today, I'm sitting in my bedroom just taking in all of the lovely weather that we're getting, hence the sarcasm. It has not stopped raining here for what feels like a freaking month. So I figured I would round up my favorite Amazon home purchases for you guys, like the best rated stuff that I've purchased. There is a couple things on this list that I feel like definitely deserve more credit than they're getting on Amazon, but everything that I am sharing is at least 4.5 stars above, and they have almost like the smallest has like almost 1,000 reviews on Amazon. But this stuff is all just super highly rated and things that we love having in our home. Everything I'm talking about is going to be linked in the description bar below for y'all to shop, along with like makeup details, like this dress that I'm wearing from Amazon. Like, it's gonna be linked to the description bar below. All of it's gonna be down there. And also click the subscribe button. I would love to have you guys join the YouTube fam. I upload 3 videos a week in like lifestyle, beauty, fashion, home, Amazon videos, you name it, I share it. I also have a vlog channel with my husband that I'll link right here for you guys. Follow on all the social things and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first and foremost, these pillows. Over 24,000 reviews and they have 4.5 stars on Amazon. These are like #1 best Amazon home purchase because they are so comfortable. I actually had a girl message me on Insta and she was like, I know you talked about pillows. I can't find them anywhere on your YouTube channel. I am creating my wedding registry. Send me the pillow link. And I'm like, yes, like that is the perfect thing to add to your wedding registry, you guys. So these pillows are deceiving. They are a down alternative, and when they come in, they are literally like shrink wrapped. And I bought them originally for our shams on our bed. And I was like super unimpressed with them. Like when they first came in, I was like, this is like lumpy and they're thin and gross. And I just let them sit out from being shrink wrapped for about 24 hours before I actually put the pillowcases on them. And by the time I put the pillowcases on them, they were huge and like so fluffy. And my husband and I actually were laying on the bed one night and I was like, okay, wait, hold on. I really like these pillows. So I ended up buying 2 more for our bed. And now that's like both of the pillows that we sleep on mainly. It's those. So they are amazingly comfortable. We did get the king size, but they are a down alternative. Just don't let them deceive you when they come and they're gonna be like shrink wrapped, or even like I think maybe they come in a box and then they're shrink wrapped. You have to let the pillows like sit out for 24 to 48 hours before they really like bulk up, and then they will be the most comfortable pillow you will ever your head on. I'm telling you, 24,000 reviews. I feel like it still should have more. Those pillows are the best. Next up, these dryer balls. So they actually have about 700 reviews on Amazon. Still 4.5 stars, but I feel like these definitely deserve more because these are the only dryer balls that we have that don't create static. That was the one thing that I didn't like when we stopped using dryer sheets, was just the amount of static on our clothes. But obviously dryer sheets are just not the best thing to use, and so we use like the plastic balls for a while, but I don't know if it's just like what these are made of. I don't know if it's the amount of them. We don't put all of them in our dryer at once, but I think we have like 4 of them in there. But these actually help get the static out of your clothes. So greatly appreciative for that. There's not really much I can say about it other than they just, you know, I mean, they're dryer balls, but like no more static anymore. The Eufy vacuum, I will sing its praises forever. So I actually am talking about the RoboVac because just since becoming a mom 6 weeks ago, that really has helped just make my life a lot easier because I don't always have time to vacuum. There are 1,000,001 different brands of Eufy vacuums out there. We also have the handheld cordless vacuum, but they're like the RoboVac itself just has so many different options. I recommend one with an app because it is just a little bit easier to use. You know, you always have your phone with you if you're in a different room from it and you hear it stuck or you hear it, you know, you want to send it back to its like little home base, you can just get on the app and do it. I think that's a lot easier. Both my husband and I do have the apps on our phone, but 10,000 plus reviews on Amazon, over 4.5 stars for the one that we have. It gets used daily, has since 2019 when we purchased it, and I will not ever go without one of those. And I've told people like we have had ours since 2019, but if it was to break tomorrow, I would buy another one tomorrow. I will never go without a Eufy RoboVac in my house. Ever. These car hooks have over 2,900 reviews on Amazon, 4.5 stars, and have made my life so much easier. So I actually have had these in my car for a few months, but I've really only become to appreciate them once all the amount of stuff I have to carry now just like has increased. These are amazing though, because you can either hook them on the back of your seat or the front of your seat. And I'm doing it like this because that's how I have it in my car. So originally I had it hooked so that my bag would hang behind the passenger seat. Now I have it hooked in the front, and it's just good because I mean, it just doesn't, you know, stuff just doesn't like sit and pile up in my front seat like I kind of have been letting it do lately. But these are also really nice. You can put them on the back of your headrest, and like if someone rides in your car, they can hang their bag up there. You can hang like jackets from it and stuff. I actually, on the one in my husband's car, on his, we have his hooked so that it faces the back seat, and then his umbrella hangs from that. So it's just really nice, kind of multi-purpose. One of those things you don't really think is like something you need, but when you have it, it's just a really great extra addition to your car. This water heater, I feel like it's underrated just in general with how much I love it and how much I use it. Every single time I share this thing, like it'll be in the background on Instagram. A lot of people ask about it because it's glass, and like plastic water kettles, like I can't believe those things still exist. They are so bad. Like I just can't believe it. So we have this glass one and we absolutely love it. This is year 2 that we have had that. It has held up beautifully, and we use it all the time because we do our coffee in a pour over style, and so we have to boil water every single morning. I make tea a lot. It's very quick, it's easy, it just has one little button on it. There's no like temperature settings, no temperature dials. It has a minimum line, a maximum line, and then notches in between. I mean, there's nothing fancy to it, but it is a glass kettle and I love it, and we use it daily. And it has over like 17,000 reviews on Amazon, 4.5 stars total. So it is a very nice quality one. No surprise here, 38,000 reviews, and it has 5 stars on Amazon, this Keurig. Now this does not get used every day. Like I said, we do pour over style, but we need those 1 cups of coffee sometimes in the afternoon. We just can't survive without it. Some mornings we just don't have the time to do the pour over style, so this Keurig has saved the day, and I love this one. I feel like the water reservoir on it is humongous, and so we rarely have to fill it up with water, especially with how little we use it. But I don't know, I just think it's like the most convenient for how much we use it. And when I saw it had 38,000 reviews, I was like, yeah, makes sense. So while it is not something that gets used every day, it is something that we do still use frequently in our home, and we absolutely love it. This Bissell stain cleaner, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you guys here. 18,000 reviews on Amazon, 4.5 stars. This thing is a lifesaver. So animals, we actually have Googled it before. We'll have a rug in our house, and if Zeus wants to chew his bone, this might be so disgusting, if he gets sick, like anything, he rushed to the rugs to chew his bone, to throw up, whatever. And my husband actually looked it up, and the way that the article kind of broke it down is like, when you're in your house and your dog has hardwood floors, when they rush to a rug to chew up the bone, whatever it is, they look at that as almost like grass, is what it was kind of saying, which is super weird, but makes sense. So we're currently looking for a rug for our living room. We are hoping to find one that is easy to clean, but regardless, we have this cleaner that we absolutely love. We use it a lot on our sofas because we actually clean our sofas a lot. I don't know if that's something that like normal people do, but we just have a lot of animals, and so I would say about once every month, once every 2 months, really give our sofas a full bath, and that has actually helped prolong the life of our sofas now, which are, I mean, they're not the most expensive sofas in the world, like we got them a few years ago, but we do clean ours pretty frequently because we have a million animals and now a baby, so we just have a lot of spills. This spot cleaner has been amazing. It makes it easy to clean. My husband loves it. He can like do our entire sofa and love seat in like an hour max. They dry pretty quickly because of the tool, the way it like sucks the water back up. But regardless, if you need a spot cleaner, it is this one. And then these collapsible storage bins. So there are a lot of different brands out there. These have about 3,900 reviews on Amazon, sit at 4.5 stars, but I actually am linking this specific one below because it has multiple. These collapsible storage bins I actually got the first time. I remember my mom got me like one or two of them, and she was like, I think you'll use them a lot. And we ended up, they like are now in the trunk of my car, and when we do like our groceries, you know, throw things in the back of the trunk, whatever, that's where they go. But I I loved them so much that I ended up buying a whole pack of them off of Amazon. These get used all the time in my house. We have them in our laundry room. My husband has some out in the barn. Like, just so many uses for these, and they're collapsible. They collapse to be relatively small for as large as they are when they're open. I cannot say enough good things about them, and they're literally collapsible storage bins. Tell me you're an adult without telling me you're an adult. And then an honorable mention is actually the chair that I am sitting in right now. I don't know how this thing does not have more reviews on Amazon, because I feel like I found the jackpot, like I hit and found the hidden gem. This thing is so comfortable. It has held up so well. The animals fight over this chair, but I actually really like to work in this chair. Just if I'm like, you know, I'm in a mood to not work at my desk, I actually won't sit on the sofa anymore. I will sit in this chair. I just love the way it hugs me. I love the way it looks. It sits in the corner of our bedroom. It's just cute. Like, my husband sits on this to put his chairs on in the morning. My husband sits on this to put his shoes on in the morning. And I don't know how it doesn't have more reviews, but we love this thing. And like, every animal in this home sits in this. Every human sits in this at least once a day. Okay guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope that this kind of helped you narrow down some of the best Amazon home products if you're just scouring the internet. I try to update my storefront pretty frequently, so if you do not follow me on my Amazon storefront, definitely do. Again, follow me on Insta. I share tons of Amazon home finds there as well, tons of Amazon fashion stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you're new here. Love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.